You put the puddings in the pudding, and what do you get when you mix the pudding and the pudding? You get the pudding.
What was the last thing? The boopity boppy? Whatever you said before. No,
Zippity Bop. You take the Zippity Bop and you put it in the bop and the pop and the pop and the pudding. Okay.
Welcome in, everybody, to your favorite Ford truck commercial / Craft Beer Republic. I am Greg. I am being joined by every mom's favorite Flex, the one and only Flex.
Hello.
Hey.
Sultry.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah. And putting the tough in Ford tough. That's Deb.
DickTough.com.
Yeah.
That's got to be pretty tough to be dick tough.
Dick tough.
Yeah. I mean,
Won't see me bend or break.
No bruising.
Good night, everybody.
It's magic.
always standing at attention. No bending, no breaking. I go for 100,000 miles and then some.
Our gas tanks are only half full.
What?
Where did that come from?
You know, it's like the dick's half full.
Yeah,
we'll cut that.
Got it. Yeah. Edit point.
Clap.
Wow. Yeah. Take two. Oh, dear. Welcome in, everybody. If you're still hanging out, thanks for listening, thanks for drinking, and thanks for joining. Find us, craftbeerrepublic.com, and get us on the socials, at craftbeerrepublic, at flexmeabeer, _ in between, and at one hop mess, as well as debsdicks.com, everyone's favorite website.
Yeah.
I want every,
you got
high
through
school
that
student.
super serious, by the way. That was very professional.
I'm trying to reel it in between our horrendous discussion before the show started and Flex's impressions, and then this. I'm trying to pull my life together a little bit and make ourselves through a show here. I wish we could share everything we just talked about with everybody, but we just can't. So I'm trying to compose myself a little bit here. Anyways, that's all it is. We got a lot of show to get to. We got some booze news. I checked out a new brewery. We forgot to do top listening city of last week, which was Los Angeles. So thank you.
What?
Top listening city of last week, which was Los Angeles. Sorry, LA. You're local. I think that happened because the LA went into the show. But this week, the top listening city is Pennington, New Jersey. That was a weird one.
Interesting.
Never heard of it. So, hey, Pennington.
Hey.
Plus, all their brewery laws suck. So maybe we could change it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Maybe the governor lives in Pennington, and if that's the case, fuck you.
yeah. Well, hey, what's up, New Jersey?
Yeah, sorry about your shitty beer laws. They suck. All right, speaking of beer, Deb and I are drinking something much better this week. Let's talk about it. Flex is a nerd. Thanks to Mel, we are drinking Loam from the Drowned Lands Brewery.
Ooh, she really likes them.
This is the first one I've had from them. She sent me a couple. This is the first one we're drinking. 6.5%. It's a hazy IPA. 407 on Untapped. Very respectable. They say IPA brewed with Pilsner malt, wheat, and oats, hopped with 100% New Zealand hops. Hopped extensively with, I haven't even heard of this one, Kohatu?
How do you spell it?
Kohatu. Kohatu.
Nope, it's a big no.
Okay. Rakau, New Zealand Cascade, and NZL 60. Now they're getting fancy with their numbers down there.
NZL.
Yes, 60. We're tasting, they say we're tasting bright, dank citrus fruits, papayas drizzled in rich local honey, pithy lime zest, and those end of summer melony heavy fruit cups.
I love these melons.
Love a good set of
you
melons.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really good.
This is, and you're not a hazy
And
lover.
I don't usually like hazies that much, but it's juicy. It is, you really do get the melon and the papaya.
Yeah.
Like,
When I stick my nose in there, it's like sticking your schnoz into a fruit cup.
It totally is. I couldn't agree more.
It smells like kid's fruit cup. I love it.
Damn, I really like this.
Mm-hmm. This is really good, and I find that it actually gets a little bit better as it warms up slightly. Like more of the tropical fruits come through a little more like
sure.
papaya or something on there.
Yeah.
I am digging it. Thank you, Mel.
Yeah, thank you.
Whatever your Instagram handle is this week. Thank you so much. Your girl, Mel, BGM, something. All right. Oh, hey, I checked out a new brewery. I went to...
Oh, hey, what brewery, man?
Wagon Wheel Brewing, or Brewing Company or whatever.
How was it?
Have you been there yet?
I haven't been
Old
there
Crow
yet.
Medicine shit.
Huh?
You know,
Oh.
Old Crow Medicine show.
Got it. Wagon Wheel.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. So the beer was really good. They're brand new, and a lot of times you go to a new brewery, they're still kind of working on their system a little bit.
Right.
Beer was surprisingly good. Had their core flight. All of them were good. Nothing like, oh my God, I gotta go home. Had a couple extras off their tap list were really good. Like I had a hazy that was really good. The wife had a collab they did with Transmission as an Italian Pilsner. Really good. Would definitely go back again for the beer.
Okay. But
the food, on the other hand,
uh-oh.
and the service was weird. Not good, not bad, maybe a little bad, but weird. First of all, they were not short-staffed. There was probably too many people working. And at the tap room, so they've sectioned out. Like it's like tap room in one section and a restaurant in the other section, but they're all connected and not sectioned off, but also sectioned off. And like in the tap room, there's 4 people working behind the bar, but only one was taking orders from people not sitting at the bar.
Ooh, that's weird.
Super weird.
Okay.
And the bar's not that, like the bar seating itself, not that huge. Like 1, maybe 2 people's enough. And to have 4 people and only 1 person taking order, and there's a line out the door because only 1 person was taking orders. And like at one point, this girl's in front of us. She's like, can I get a splash of this? Can I get a splash of that? It's like, oh my God, bitch, can you just get a flight and get the fuck out of the
Right?
way? Like, this is horrible. I get you want to try some shit, but there's a line behind you, and for whatever reason, only 1 person's taking beer orders. So the service was kind of weird. Like they brought over our food that we ordered, and she's like, "Do you need anything else?" We're like, "Yeah, maybe some like plates and napkins and silverware. Like that'd be cool." She's like, "Oh, how many?"
How many people are sitting here?
Yeah, I was like, "Well, it's a very small table with 2 people at it." So I was like, 2." It was so funny. Like the guy next, we didn't know him. The couple next to us, the guy goes, "What would she have done if you told her 7?" I was like, "That we should have said 7 because
She probably would have brought all 7.
probably it was so weird." So like whatever. It feels like someone who's never worked in the service industry opened up the place. Just like there's just some weirdness about the service. But you know, nobody was rude. Everyone was very friendly. It was just weird. And the food was fine. Very expensive and just fine. We ordered
Mediocre.
like we ordered the wings, $16, 3 wings.
Shut up.
Yeah. When they showed up, it's like, "Is that it?" She goes, "Yeah, it's the wings." I was like, "Yeah, all right."
That's astonishing
Yeah.
to me.
And they weren't even that good. Like they weren't even
We've gone to a place before where we ordered like 10 wings. Like that's what the order was.
sure.
And we only got 9. And we ate the 9 and we like talked amongst ourselves and we're like, "Oh, it's funny. We ordered 10 wings and they only brought 9." And then they bring our entrees, and with our entrees, they bring a single small plate with a chicken wing.
No,
on
they
it.
did not.
No.
Yes, they did.
That's
Absolutely they did.
hilarious.
It was
That's
like
so
they
funny.
forgot to put it on the plate, and we laughed so fucking hard.
Funnier than forgetting is then remembering.
Yes.
Like, here it is. We
100%.
forgot your 1 wing. You think they'd give you like a couple just because it's funny.
It was
Um,
absolutely hilarious.
But yeah, like, so like the wings were fine. There was supposed to be like a sriracha Mexican kind of fusion wing. It was just sweet. It wasn't spicy at all. The wife got these like chicken salad lettuce cups, and there's like 0 seasoning on them. It was just fine. It
Chicken
was just,
salad lettuce cups?
yeah, you know,
Keto.
I do.
keto. We only
No, I
drink our
don't.
carbs. And it was just, the food was just fine. Like, it wasn't gross. It just wasn't great. And it was, you know, $13 for like these 3 lettuce cups and
So
$16 for 3 wings. And
they're going to have to figure something out about that, because where they are located, you could just go right
Yeah.
across the other side of the freeway and you have the collection with Bottle and Pint and Yard House and all
Mhm.
sorts of places that you can
I mean,
be
there's even a
drinking beer.
BJ's right there.
Yeah. And,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love BJ's? We all love BJ's. Yeah. So I have a really hard time saying negative things about breweries, especially new breweries. I try to taper my disappointment with breweries, but like I said, the beer is good. If you guys are looking for a beer and you're in the area, please, by all means, stop by and have some beer. But be warned that the food is pricey and you will leave hungry. Like
I feel like
$16
that's
for 3 wings.
When people open a brewery, they're more focused on the beer portion of it.
Sure.
And especially if they're new, they're not used to the kitchen food aspect.
Yeah.
And it's always very mediocre. Like with everything, the quality, the prices, the service, the everything.
Well, and I swear they're not paying me, but one place that got this right, in my opinion, is Malibu Brewing. Like when they opened up, food was fucking on point. They'd already been brewing for years, so the beer was good, and just they're doing it right over there. Have you guys been to Malibu yet?
I haven't been. I've had their beer. I
Right.
think their beer is great, but I have not physically been there yet.
Okay, we gotta go, man. That food is
I
Yeah, you
know.
rave
so
about
good.
them.
Food's so good, and it's been good since day one. In fact, since like negative day 3, when we got to go to the soft opening. Food was great then, and so yeah, this was not that. Sorry guys, I don't mean to talk shit. Beer's great, so you're doing a good job there. I think you could use a little training for your customer service because it was just awkward. Wasn't bad, just was awkward and weird. But the food, and the area that they're in, to be like that hoity-toity with your prices,
Right.
you're not in the right area.
Can I give you a little background on Wagon Wheel if you're not familiar with it?
Please.
There used to be a freeway exit right there
Right.
called Wagon Wheel. There's Wagon Wheel Road
And a bowling alley.
and a bowling alley
And
and the skating rink.
And
And
an ice rink.
you've heard my story where I rage against the machine about what happened.
Oh, I don't know about that. Have I?
So they rerouted the freeway there. They removed the freeway exit.
Right.
And so then now nobody could really get to those places with ease. And one by one, all of those businesses died.
Oh,
And
it's totally on purpose.
And it really, to this day, still pisses me off because that's affecting the livelihood of local small business owners. And I happened to be in a bowling league at that bowling alley. And when I saw my bowling alley close, I was really disappointed.
a
And,
lot of people were upset about the bowling alley.
and when they tore down the motel, that motel had a lot of history. And so even after they tore it down for a long time, the
What kind of
neon
history,
signs
Deb?
were still up.
Post bowling history.
No.
There were a lot of balls.
No, it was a cool ass place, and it was the only motor lodge in those days between like West Valley and Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So people traveling in those days, that was like the only place to go, and they had this
Yeah.
really cool teak bar, and it was a really bitchin' place that somebody
I did
could
not know
have
that.
Bitchin'.
restored and made it so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And instead, they tore it down and built shitty condos, and apparently now a brewery.
Yeah. Well, and the condo, like the breweries under the condos, like the whole area feels like everywhere else that they do this. There's nothing unique about it.
Yeah.
The coolest part about the brewery visually is they've kept the old sign. That old sign is out front. in the
It
brewery.
is.
So that's cool.
Okay, that is cool.
But beyond that, yeah, it just looks like every other live workspace that they're doing everywhere.
There's no soul.
Which is everywhere because it's the same shit that they do here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not unique to California.
No,
by
it's
any
not
means.
at all. Yeah.
So, and that's not the brewery's fault. Not shit on the brewery for that. by
No,
any
no, no,
means.
not their fault at all. But
Yeah.
it's just,
In fact, I think they've done a good job at trying to preserve the local history by having the sign out front.
well, and
And
I
calling
loved the
themselves
fact that,
Wagon
yeah,
Wheel.
that they called themselves Wagon Wheel. When I saw that, I was like, okay, that takes the sting away a little bit that they're trying to preserve some of that.
Would have been really cool to open the brewery like in the old motel or in the old bowling
That's
alley
what I'm
or something.
Or
saying.
open up, or have like a bowling alley attached to it. That would be
Yeah.
gnarly.
I mean, that restaurant's fucking big enough to have a couple lanes and it's huge. But so anyways, go check out the beer and hopefully they get the rest of the shit worked out within the next couple months or so. And otherwise I don't think the locals will adopt it. You know?
It's a tough crowd over there.
It is a tough crowd. I even heard some people say, we're sitting outside. We had the dog with us. We're sitting outside. I heard a couple of people walk out and they're like, this shit's not going to fly in Oxnard.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're not wrong, man. I get it.
Yeah.
I grew up in the area. I get it.
People
So,
there are loyal. If you do it right, you know, they'll come
You'll
to you.
have 'em for life.
You'll have them for life.
Yeah,
But
exactly. So anyways, sorry to shit on you a little bit, Wagon Wheel, but the beer's good. So good job there.
Well, constructive criticism is good criticism.
Hopefully it's
Right?
constructive. Yeah. You know, I'd heard some good things from other friends, so we wanted to stop in and glad we finally got in when they were open. So,
But
It's a good time.
$16 for 3 chicken wings?
yeah, man. We were both like, das fuck? Like, where's the
That's
rest?
crazy.
And they didn't even bring ranch with them.
I'm sorry. How many A's was that?
At least 7. 7, 8.
I was thinking 3, so California A's
Oh.
are way different than Wisconsin A's.
All right. Well, we got
It's
shorter
like
A's
being
out here.
California sober.
Yeah, exactly. We're always stoned. So anyways, Deb, you been sipping on anything good lately?
Not particularly.
pressure.
No pressure.
You guys got a good keg in your house, though.
We have a keg at the house.
Intern Brian was not happy at first.
With the keg?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, did he tell you what happened setting it up and he forgot to put something on, and when he put the keg on, it exploded and shot beer all over our garage?
Oh, he did not tell me this.
Yeah, it was a hell of a mess. He hasn't put a keg on in a while.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
been a
think
minute.
it, like, when you do it all the time, it's like muscle memory. You do this, you clamp
Right.
that, whatever.
Clean, clamp,
Yeah.
go,
But-
pour.
He cleaned and then I don't know what he did, and it ended up causing a scene.
Wow.
But once he got it on, he's been enjoying it. And, so
I think, wasn't he like not expecting it to be a hazy IPA, and he was like disappointed at first, and then it kind of grew on him?
I think maybe he forgot that that's what it was.
Yeah.
So then when he
Well, what
got
beer
into
is
it.
it?
So it's liquid candy from Tarantula Hill, local out
Okay.
here. It's like the one IPA that Shannon loves, the wife loves. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a great, solid.
I think
Hazy.
it's perfectly cromulent.
Such fancy words.
There's a select few people that'll get that one.
I don't know. It
But
just makes me think of Coneheads. That's
no, it's a fine beer. You know how I feel about hazies.
Not a hazy fan.
So but
so.
no,
Why do you have the keg? I'm confused.
because that's Brian's kegerator.
Intern picked it out.
Yeah, so he went and he picked it out. He got it. It's
But
his,
wasn't he the one that was initially bummed about it?
Yes, because
He
I
was,
think when
yeah.
he was offered, like, hey, this is what we could get in this week, and then we have this Tea Hill, and he was like, oh yeah, I love Tea Hill. That's cool. Let's do it. And then I think he just forgot that it was a hazy, and committing to a whole entire keg of hazy is,
okay.
There's a local bottle shop right by their house that Brian frequents, and he's made friends with everybody. And the way he told me, he's like, he walked in and the main guy was like, hey, we got liquid candy in a keg if you want it. And he's like, yeah, like the excitement kind of caught him a little bit. He's like, yeah. And then he got it home. I was like, oh yeah, liquid candy's a hazy.
yeah. I like that you pay more attention to my husband than I do.
Hey, someone's got
Does
to.
Brian actually hate hazies, or does he just hate like that they're trendy?
I don't think he hates them.
He doesn't hate them because
But he
he went out to
prefers
Casa
Westies.
Agria and got Mirror
The best
Flexin,
hazies around.
which is like their OG. It was
A
like one of the
what
first ones.
Flexin?
It's called Mirror Flexin. I know.
Mm.
Daddy
I'm
flexing.
flexing.
Daddy Flexin.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to go hazy in this area, Casa.
Yeah.
Casa and Made West. They're the best local hazies.
I am inclined to agree. So yeah, so he likes hazies. I think just committing to an entire keg's worth
Yeah.
is
Normally-
something else.
Normally he's got
I
Union
drink
Jack
it in
on
like
tap.
3 days.
Yeah, and I would help him so I tend to favor like real, West Coast
Right.
IPAs. And so like when he gets a keg of Union Jack, like I'm down on that.
Yeah.
So one time I think he got Made West Pale.
Delicious.
And yeah, I mean that everybody
Best pale around.
everybody
Pale.
loves that pale. I don't know a single person that doesn't enjoy. I mean, I can't think of anybody that
No.
would,
At least nobody's sane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, normally I try to help with the kegs, but on this one, I'm not. It's all him.
Yeah. We have this problem where we have 2 kegs, and we also have a ton of beer in the fridge. So like nothing's getting moved. Like we still have the same 2 kegs we've had for 4 months. We still have all the same beer. It's like a little beer here, a little keg here. One of the kegs is my homebrew, so like whatever, doesn't matter. The other one is the collab with Pedals. It's our Guava Goza.
Oh yeah.
And so
Oh,
it's
you
like,
have that at the house?
yeah, I couldn't pass that opportunity up. So they were kegging it for I don't know, Super Bowl? God, have we had it that long? That's embarrassing. I got to drink more beer if it was Super Bowl.
You
But
need
yeah.
to kill the keg party.
Yeah. $5. And the person who kills it gets a 4-pack. That's the one thing I miss about Five Threads, local brewery out here that closed. They would do kill the keg parties because they have a
Mhm.
bunch of partials. $5 or $10 or something. All you could drink. I mean, it was stupid cheap. Just
What?
get absolutely shittered. And if you killed the keg, you got a gift
You
card.
you got the prize.
Yeah. And if they had 6 kegs, they were giving out 6 gift cards.
At the Wisconsin State Fair, if you kill a keg at the craft tent, you get a T-shirt. That's pretty neat.
I like
Not
it.
bad. Not as good as a gift card to get more free beers. So I do miss those kill the keg parties that he did.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I used to get Dan, and the wife would drop us off. Man, we would get shittered. Just annihilated. Good times. All right. I swear I'm not going to forget Flex's beer, but I am going to start.
You don't always have to keep bringing that up, by the way.
I do, because I feel like a dick.
Well, you are a dick.
I am a dick.
But if
I'm
you
a
do
beautiful
forget it,
dick.
it's fine. You
Yeah.
can forget it.
All right. Well, I'm a dick, and I'm working on growing.
I'll just talk about it later.
But before we get to that, any champagne lovers in the house?
What? Who?
I'm very impartial to like wine and champagne.
How do you feel about mimosas?
They're delicious.
Okay. And
But like champagne in like by itself is like meh.
not huge.
I like the Verde. You guys ever have the Verde? I don't know if that's like
Is that
a
a champagne?
I
Or a
don't
hot
know.
sauce?
Yeah, it's like a champagne.
Sounds like a hot sauce.
Verde means green.
Verde. It's a fucking green bottle, Deb. Goddamn.
Oh. All of them are green bottles.
I don't fucking know. If you Google like Verde champagne, it'll come up.
All right, I'm working on it.
But it's fucking delicious. But it's
Verde
like the only
champagne.
delicious champagne I've ever had.
Oh, Verdi with an I, not an
whatever, dude. Verde. Verde.
Verdi.
Oh, that's
Whatever.
that sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Right? It's real sugary.
I don't know. It's delicious.
I think so. Yeah. Verde Spumante.
Yeah. Well, that's the stuff I like.
Okay. So you like sugary sweet wines?
The Wisco Kid with his sugary sweet.
Let's go, kid, baby.
Blast from the past.
Well, anyways, speaking of the champs, champagne sales were up 70% and sparkling wine sales up 71% at the end of the week ending May 6th because of the king's coronation.
Get out of here.
Oh, come on.
People were getting bubbly.
This is U.S.
This is UK.
Oh, UK.
UK. A lot of champagne sales.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
you didn't start
I
with
thought you
that.
were saying in the U.S. and I was like, nobody here gives a fuck.
Well, that's
I-
what I was thinking too. I thought that was just ludicrous.
ludicrous. Either way, I was still surprised that many
Wow.
people were like, we better go buy champagne for a coronation that we're going to watch on TV.
I don't know. It's pretty big over
Yeah, they're worried they're going to get caned or something if they don't.
Just like Bart did.
Yeah.
You get kicked in the ass. Yeah, the whole king thing is.
there. If you don't
hard
buy champagne, you're going to have to eat spotted dick.
No, there's no spots. A federal judge in California is pushing forward the class action. We talked about this a few months ago or a couple months ago. The class action lawsuit against Fireball's maker Sazerac. The claim is that Fireball Cinnamon, which is like the mini bottles,
Yep.
are misleading because they
Mhm.
actually don't have any whiskey in them.
Right, they're malt beverage.
They're malt beverage, but they don't really say that. So anyways, a federal judge in California has allowed this lawsuit to go forward, and I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm for it too. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Usually I think frivolous lawsuits are stupid and I hate them, but
Don't claim
it is
to be
misleading.
something you're not.
Yeah.
Just be yourself because that's what's really cool.
everybody poops. All right. I think it's time that we answer a very important question.
In a world where craft beer is king. In a world where muscles are bigger than growlers. Only one tongue can guide us. One man. One tongue. One tongue jobber.
Gonna get tired.
In this world,
Never gets
we
tired.
must find out. What is Flex drinking?
47 seconds.
I hate this.
So dumb.
You love it so much. And you laugh and I hate it. Well, so today, we didn't forget what I'm drinking. And I'm having another Mikerphone beer. I had one a few weeks ago. And this is another collab beer that I'm drinking. So it's Mikerphone out of Illinois and BlackStack out of
Oh,
Minneapolis.
yeah.
They're a pretty top-notch brewery. I'm trying to sound a little bit like not like an asshole.
It's working for you, bud. It's going great.
A+.
Fuck you guys.
Go on.
All right. All right. Going straight up professional. So I bought this beer. No, cut that. All right.
Smoker today.
I bought this beer.
From a
Okay.
brewery.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
I don't know why this is so difficult right now.
Me
Okay.
neither.
So Mikerphone and BlackStack, Illinois brewery, Minnesota
Great
brewery.
breweries.
And this beer is called U-Rah-Rah, and it has all these hops and badgers on the can,
Okay.
right? And Wisconsin Badgers,
Sure.
University of Wisconsin. So it I don't know, it just kind of caught my attention. Like U-Rah-Rah is like a big Wisconsin thing when they do stuff. I don't know.
I'll take your word for it.
Sure. And I actually just lied to you because what really caught my eye about this beer was the hop. It was the hop bill, Greg. We love Citra. We love Cashmere. And
Definitely love Cashmere.
this goddamn HBC
586.
586, which still doesn't have its own goddamn name yet. So
Not for lack of trying on your part.
So we'll call it the Uranus hop,
Right.
which would make sense with the U-Rah-Rah-Ranus, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
So that's kind of why I don't know. It's a collective of why I bought this beer. And I'm not drunk. I'm really not. This is
Lies.
it's a really good time. So it is a double dry hopped hazy. Today this is
Looks hazy.
a lot hazier than the last beer, which was fine.
Right.
It was
Just
a
fine.
fine beer.
Yeah, last
But
week
yeah,
was a show of mediocrity.
Yeah, it was
When it came to beers,
mediocrity.
not jokes. Jokes were on point.
Well, we're funny.
and
yeah.
the dicks were banging.
They always
Dicks
are.
do bang.
Yeah. Banging hard.
So on the nose here, it's very orangey. It's I would say citrus maybe, but definitely like of the orange specification. Little zesty,
Mm.
not pithy at all, but like freshly squeezed orange juice. Delicious. As it warmed up, it got so much nicer.
It's a pretty color.
It's a nice
It's
color.
great. It's like I don't what would you call that color?
It
It's
almost
like
looks like a mimosa.
I was going to say,
It
it looks
kinda
like a
does.
mimosa.
Yeah.
kind of does. I like that. So it
Good
looks
for-
like a mimosa, everybody.
It's good for breakfast.
So we'll give it a little tasteroo, and 100% on the follow through. It's like drinking orange juice. It's insane. This beer, Mikerphone, BlackStack, for Wisconsin, knocked it out of the park. 100 times better than the mediocrity.
The all right beer.
We got to get out of the mediocrity
Yeah.
now, you know.
Back to greatness.
But this is
The greatness
is
we're known for.
absolutely top notch.
Nice.
There's super subtle low end bitterness at the end, but 100% orange juice.
Well, those two breweries are known for some fucking delicious beers.
Absolutely.
I need
I
more
mean,
BlackStack in my life.
You know what kills me about BlackStack though is the goddamn price.
Is it a little pricey?
Oh, it's crazy. They'll send out like a double dry hopped and it's like $23.
For one?
No, well, like for a 4-pack.
Oh, okay.
But for me, that's
Not that
nuts.
bad out here.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
I know. Well, apartments out here cost $8 million. So,
Well, yeah, I guess when you
yeah.
factor in that,
Yeah. So, well, sounds delicious.
it's wonderful.
I mean, ours is delicious too. So
Yeah, you're sounding
there's-
great.
There's that. I don't know where I'm going with this.
What a
got-
great week of beer.
So much better than last week.
Zippity Bop.
We have fallen off the rails. Editing will be fun.
Oh my God. I don't know what happened here.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
We weren't
You
even
guys-
talking about dicks.
You guys started laughing,
Yeah. Well, it's
and
because
it made me laugh.
It's because you're cute. All right, back to some
Oh,
news.
shucks, golly gee.
Before we wrap things up, two Republican senators are now digging into Anheuser-Busch's Dylan Mulvaney partnership. The whole video that started over a Bud Light.
Are we doing politics?
Should I not? It's a news story.
'Cause
I won't say where I lean on it. You know.
I can't not say how I lean on it.
Yeah, I won't say that it's really stupid and a waste of taxpayer
Lean
dollars.
back. Lean back.
What do you think? Should
Lean
I
back.
not do it?
My stance on it is this, is that they're using it, both sides are using it as a distraction
Yes.
from anything that absolutely matters at all. Like, who gives a fuck who's on a can of beer that was sent to this one person?
It wasn't even
It's
good
not-
beer.
It's not for sale in the stores. It's not like they're taking it to the
Right.
schools to give it to the children. Who gives a shit that they put the one person on a can?
If they did take it to the schools, they still wouldn't get drunk.
Fuck.
It's Bud Light.
Like, instead of everybody focusing on the one fucking can of beer, like, let's solve some goddamn problems. Both sides. Both
Hey,
of these fucking idiots.
Deb for president.
Fuck, bro.
You can sign the petition at debsdicks.com.
For real. Sorry, I get really heated about this because I'm like, we're wasting so much of our resources even fucking talking about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, now I
anyway.
feel bad talking about it. Ugh.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
I
No,
know.
it's fine. This will surprise everybody. Senators Ted Cruz and Marsha Blackburn say that we believe that Anheuser-Busch's clear failure to exercise appropriate due diligence when selecting online influencers for its marketing efforts warrants detailed oversight by Congress. Basically, they're saying that they chose Dylan Mulvaney, who has a younger skewing audience, and that they're marketing to underage drinkers.
Well, Dylan Mulvaney is an adult,
Mm-hmm.
and that's an adult product. And Dylan Mulvaney is not a spokesperson of Budweiser. Dylan Mulvaney was gifted a can of custom beer that's not for sale anywhere. Nobody can go buy this can of beer. So what the fuck's the problem?
Right. But hey, your tax dollars hard at work,
Shit.
everybody. Whether you agree with the Bud Light thing or not, this is a waste of
It's a waste of everybody's time and resources. I don't get it.
Deb's passion blows me away.
Sorry, guys.
But in happier news, California has passed the ability to sell spirits-based RTDs, ready-to-drink cocktails, in stores.
Hallelujah.
So if anybody wants that pre-mixed old-fashioned...
I'm just thinking of those, what are they, the buzz balls? I mean, it's the little buzz balls.
I've never had one of that. Have you had one?
I think during the pandemic, Brian bought some. I don't know what, like they were on clearance or something.
What?
You just saw
are they?
balls.
It looks like a little, like a pool, like a cue ball that has like a flip top lid thing on it, like a pudding can.
Oh, no.
I don't know, what have I done with the jello and the pudding?
The pudding, the can, and the pop.
That.
Yeah.
Go on.
And it's just filled with like pre-mixed weird booze.
Ooh, I don't like that.
But I think we opened one and poured it in a glass and we each took a sip and we were like, this is fucking disgusting.
I mean, it sounds like just a
This
bunch of
is
sugar.
disgusting.
Yeah.
We need more buzzball.
It kind of looks like a large Christmas ornament
Yeah.
filled with shitty booze.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair. Yes.
Never had one. Buzzballs.
I'm Googling buzzballs. I'm not sure if I want to do this or not.
Put the safe
I was
search
going
on.
to say, you may want to be in private mode when you do this.
Oh, no. Okay. It came up. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay. All right. We'll end it with this one. Let's see if this angers Flex at all. It's a
Oh, we're
list.
ending. Oh.
All right. Well, the top 50 biggest craft breweries in America.
Holy shit. You're going to name off 50 breweries.
By sales
That's crazy.
No, I'm going to start at number 100. Number 100. No, I'm just going to do the top 10. I'm going to do 11 because I like number. And I'll do 12 because Flex likes number 12.
You know what? Let's just keep going.
Let's call 13. Call it a day. Number 13, Athletic Brewing Company. I don't think that should be allowed. There's no alcohol.
Ew.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
They're the NA that became really big.
All the celebrities are getting behind it.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, that should be a different category.
Yeah.
Certain breweries are actually carrying it to offer NA options too,
Yeah.
which is super lame.
Number 12, New Glarus Brewing Company.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Number 11, Deschutes Brewery.
Yeah,
up in
okay.
Bend.
Good for
Wait, what
Erica?
is this list?
I forgot
I
already.
got real confused after the non-alcoholic thing. I don't know what
It's-
we're talking about anymore.
Something about good
Top-
breweries making money or something.
Yeah. Top 50 biggest craft breweries in America by sales
By
volume.
sales volume. And the non-alcoholic thing.
I
Number
thought
13.
this was America.
Okay, sorry. You can continue. I'm very sorry, guys.
Me too. Number 10, Brooklyn Brewery. Number 9, Tilray Beer Brands.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
They own a couple of breweries.
Okay, that makes sense.
Number 8, Canarchy.
Thanks,
Yeah. Number 8, Canarchy, and they own a few. They own like
Dale's.
They do that one.
what's
the one.
Dale's
Pale Ale,
yeah, that's the one.
Oscar Blues.
Oscar Blues.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you. Oh, I feel stupid. I don't know how they're still on the list, but number 7, Stone Brewing. Not craft anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is a 2022 list, but midway through 2022, they were purchased. Whatever. Number 6, Artisanal Brewing Ventures. Number 5, Gambrinus.
What
number-
the fuck's that?
I don't know what that is
They're out
either.
of Texas. Number 4, Duvel Morgat. Number 3, Sierra Nevada. Number 2, Boston Beer.
Ew.
And
Okay.
number 1, anybody on number 1?
Sierra Nevada again.
Nailed it. They made the list twice. Yingling.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I like it
okay.
at Yingling.
Yeah, like it, yeah. So there
Still
you
don't
have
get it, but all right.
You know what it is? It's like when the Nintendo Wii came out and nobody could get it. And so it was super popular. And when everybody got it, they're like, all right, this is kind of cool, but not that great.
So it's like the PlayStation 5 now.
Yeah. It's an
And the
availability thing.
It's like people can't get it, but they keep making games for it.
I have a
And then a
PlayStation
month-
5. I would
Do
trade
you
it
really?
for. I would totally trade it for a couple cases of Yingling right now.
Anybody out there with some Yingling, you
Let's
heard
talk.
it here.
Let's talk, baby.
Let's make a deal.
I'm about to get so many DMs.
Non-sexual ones for once. Talking about beer and PlayStations.
Not dicks.
Not
Damn.
debsdicks.com. All right.
PS5s.com.
That's a
Sounded
dirty
fun-
website.
Sounded
Yeah, you
funnier
should-
into my head.
You shouldn't go there. All right. I think that's enough out of us for tonight. We got a case of the sillies. It's it's not getting any better.
Why does this happen? You're never going to invite me back.
Call to the pen.
Every time I'm here, it just devolves into this. I'm really sorry.
It's all Deb's fault.
It's all my fault.
I'm gonna hit the right music now.
Yeah, do it.
I did it. Say hi to Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello.
If you guys have made it this far into the show, I appreciate you hanging out with us. We are silly.
That was it was a bit obnoxious.
I mean, I had fun.
My face hurts.
Yeah.
It's like a good thing.
I'm getting dick slapped so hard.
It's like a
Fine.
wow.
Wow. Find us at
That's
craftbeerrepublic.com.
crazy.
And of course, debsdicks.com, at Crafty Republic, at FlexMereBeer, underscores in between, and One Hop Mess is where you can find all of us. Deb, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks. I'm like,
Deb, thank you so much.
I'm really honored you guys would have me back, even though, dicks.
That's why we have you back. Because, dicks.
Dicks.
Yeah.
If we could have you on every week, we would.
Because,
Dicks.
Yeah. I hope everyone out there is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.